Welcome to this podcast from Stratfor, leader in global intelligence.
Ahmadinejad announces his 21-strong cabinet, which as expected includes 3 women. Some deputies say they won't buy it. It looks as if Iran's re-elected president has a fight on his hands to get his own way. And as the exchanges over who gets what job flows back and forth, Tehran is sending mixed signals about its nuclear program. We have a special report. Welcome to Stratfor. I'm Colin Chapman. Ahmadinejad has just over a week to win MPs' support for his cabinet before a parliamentary vote. Many of those selected are loyalists, like President Commerce Minister Masoud Markazemi, named as Oil Minister, a key position because crude sales account for most of Iran's government revenues. The president had trouble getting an oil minister approved when he was first elected, with 3 chosen turned down. Ali Laranjani, the parliament speaker, pointedly said yesterday that those chosen needed expertise and experience. Otherwise, he said, a great deal of the country's energy would be wasted. There'll also likely be opposition from some quarters for having women in cabinet for the first time since the creation of the Islamic Republic. Laranjani's deputy suggested at least 5 of the chosen 21 were unacceptable. This tussle will go on in the shadow of other power plays in Iran. Top cleric, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is still supreme, but as Stratfor's just published analysis says, the state is splitting into factions, with Speaker Laranjani's clan now controlling 2 of the 3 branches of government, the legislature and the judiciary. The other top leader, competing for influence, of course, is the chairman of the Expediency Council, Ali Akbar Hashemi Rafsanjani, whose pragmatic conservatives lined up with some of the reformers against the president. You'll find this Stratfor analysis on our website at www.stratfor.com. Aside from these complexities of Iranian politics, there are now mixed signals coming from Tehran, monitored by Stratfor, on the nuclear issue. First, yesterday, International Atomic Energy Agency inspectors were given access, for the first time in a year, to Iran's nearly completed Arak heavy water reactor. Iran also agreed to allow expanded IAEA monitoring of the Natanz uranium enrichment site, which produces material for nuclear fuel that could potentially be enriched further for use in nuclear weapons. Secondly, after this week's meeting in Sochi between Israel's President Shimon Peres and his Russian counterpart Dmitry Medvedev, Stratfor has learned that Russia is refusing to sell Iran the S-300 strategic air defense system it so badly wants. The Kremlin hasn't confirmed this, but the timing is interesting because this is a bargaining chip with the United States Russia holds. Another mixed signal came from Iran's ambassador to the IAEA. Last Tuesday, Iran State TV reported him as saying he was ready to resume negotiations with the West on the nuclear program, provided the talks were held without precondition and based on mutual respect. A few hours later, he said he'd not said any such thing. Stratfor's update on this, unravelling these mixed messages, is now available on our website, www.stratfor.com. And if you want to get the assessment of our senior policy analyst on whether or not the billionaire investor George Soros is right to call an end to the economic downturn, you can view our latest video free of charge by going to the front page top right corner of Stratfor.com. I'm Colin Chapman. Have a good weekend.